What's going on, everybody? New Silver Stacker here, and thank you so much for tuning into a new video. Guys, it is time for a new stack reveal. Haven't done one in a little bit, and I thought it would be a good time to do one because some things have changed. So that's what we're going to do today. Going to show off the stack and see what we have and see how my 6 months of stacking has gone and see what we're left with after that 6 months. So let's pull up a little bit. And there it is. Now, for a lot of you, it may not seem like much. And to be honest, I did have more silver than this. Unfortunately, though, as a lot of you know, or maybe some of you know, I had to sell some of my silver recently. But luckily, I didn't have to sell as much as I planned. We only sold about $400 worth. I'm not sure how many ounces. But we still have plenty left. And there's just some stuff I cannot get rid of. There's some stuff that I'll be holding forever. Which is a lot of this stuff. It was really hard to pick and choose what I wanted to sell, but I wanted to do a stack update and kind of show where I'm at and kind of show what the real world of stacking looks like for a new stacker. So I've been stacking for about maybe, shoot, I should have checked, but maybe about 7 or 8 months. I did a 6-month stack reveal, or a 6-month stack update like a month or so ago. So probably about 7 or 8 months. But anyways, so not quite a year. Let's see what happened over time. So when I first started stacking, my first piece ever, and I'm going to make this story really quick because I've told this story a billion times, I know. But for those of you who don't know, this is my first piece of silver ever. Just a 1/4 ounce-ish Titanic round that I thought was just a crappy generic. But then I go on eBay finally like a month ago and I found out these things are actually worth a lot of money for what they are. Now, in this condition, obviously, it's not going to be worth much. It'll just be worth its silver content, probably. But in good condition, they are worth a good amount of money. Let's just say that. I can't remember what the exact amount was. Might have been like $50, but I can't remember. But anyways, apparently it's somewhat rare, which is kind of interesting. But I bought this in a coin shop, or not a coin shop, in a pawn shop. I used to go there to buy golf clubs, used golf clubs, to resell online. And I had saw a guy, he sold a bunch of his silver and gold, and it was just all in the display case. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. I knew nothing about silver and gold at the time, but I was like, wow, it would be so cool to own some gold. So I find this big chunk of gold. I'm like, how much is this? He's like, $5,000. I'm like, okay, that's out of the question, never mind. And so, me not knowing anything about silver, I decided to just go with the cheapest thing in the store, which was this. I think it was maybe like $15. I can't remember how much. But this was the cheapest piece of silver they had, and so I got it, and this is what sparked my interest. Without this, I probably wouldn't be here today. So, really interesting that I came across this while looking for golf clubs, had no interest in it, and then I thought, it's kind of cool to own pure silver, and that's what got me into it. And then I slowly started buying, like, I bought like a Libertad, Queen's Beast, which is actually right here. We toned it. And then if you want to figure out, if you want to see how I toned this, check out the video in the description. There's a lot of different ways you can tone this, but it turned out okay. The first time it was a lot better. I toned it, cleaned it, then retoned it. But that's a whole nother story. So here is the stack. I'm not sure how many ounces, to be honest with you. And the reason why is because I'm actually sending my phone off. So this video is pre-recorded probably a few days ago, maybe almost a week ago. I gotta send my phone off, aka my camera, to get fixed. The screen is cracked, and I got insurance, luckily, so I could just get it replaced for $20. But anyways, okay, so I don't know why we got off track on that. But, so what made this stack that was a little bit bigger go smaller? So here's what happened. Me as a new stacker, luckily I joined YouTube and the YouTube community, and I learned a lot from you guys. So things could have been much worse. But let's just say a big thing happened and I needed some money instantly, right? You know, if I had a couple more weeks, I wouldn't have had to sell, but you know, had to do it instantly. So I just got a decent size, $400, and that helped me do it. But see, the problem is I had money saved in the bank, which covered 90 or maybe like 70% of it, but I needed a little bit more money. So here's one lesson. Now, I didn't panic sell, just so everyone knows. I didn't panic sell. That was more of like an emergency. Like, I know me and a lot of other people will say, you need to stack, obviously, but you also really need to make sure your debts are paid off, and you want to make sure you have a good chunk of cash in the bank, just in case an emergency like that happens. Now, I had a good chunk, and I still do now, but you know, like I said, it was just a big thing all at once, and so I just kind of had to cash out some of my silver, which I'm happy I bought silver, because without this, maybe I wouldn't have been as big of a saver as I am now. Anyways, so as a new stacker, if you are a new stacker watching this, after you watch this video, check out the link. I'll leave it in the description. It's called 7 Tips for New Silver Stackers. Those are some tips from me and many other experienced people in the community. Those are some tips you are definitely going to want to hear. It can help you avoid any problems that you might have as a new silver stacker. But anyways, I've learned a lot, and from what I've learned, you know, to be honest with you, I have no idea where I was going with that sentence, but let's check out a few pieces of silver, shall we? So let's start out with my overall favorite silver coin of all time. No coin can beat this for me. There's just so many factors. Let's see, here we go. Okay, so right here we've got 2 maple leafs. Now we've got the older one from the 1980s, that's 2001, but in the 1980s they had the same style. So here's one of the older designs. As you can see, this one doesn't have the radial lines like this one does, and the maple leaf isn't as detailed. And on the back, you have the young queen versus the older queen. Now, the reason why I love maple leaf so much is because of just the crazy amount of detail that they have in them. And I can't really get this open, but let's look at it, shall we? So look at the maple leaf, and look how beautiful that is. You could even grab a real leaf and just compare it to that, and it's just crazy. So overall, the Canadian maple leaf is my favorite. Once I start buying tubes, they're probably going to be maple leaves, as long as the price goes down a little bit. But yeah, so we've also got some gold. I don't have much gold, but here is the first piece of gold I ever bought. More to come. I got this for an amazing deal, thanks to you guys for suggesting a website, Silver Gold Bull, and there was like a discount type of thing, so I got a really good deal on this. I wanted my first piece of silver to be a gold eagle, but I didn't want to pay the premium, and so we got it for a steal. This is BU too. And then my other piece of gold that I have right here is a gold South African Krugerrand. Not just any Krugerrand, but a 1980s, which is really cool. And I actually got this from a really good guy in the community. I'm sure many of you may know him. Welch Coast Services is his YouTube name. And one day I opened a package, and I'll try to leave the link below for that too, where I opened this up. I was shocked the whole video. If I remember, I'll link it down below. But it was just crazy. Like, when I saw this, I thought it was fake, and it would have been okay if it was fake, 'cause that's such a crazy thing to send me, but it turns out it's 100% real. So he helped me double my gold stack overnight. But super cool. So that is my gold, and then we have a bunch of miscellaneous pieces. So, you know, I've got everything from coins. I have rounds, not many rounds though. I'm not a round guy. I like coins. I don't think I even have any other coin. Actually, no, I do have some coins, but these were sent to me for free from... Oh, shoot. I forgot their name for some reason, which is weird because I was just on their website. I know their name, but I blanked out. But you guys know who these come from. Disney. Yeah, Disney. Okay. Disney Coin Co. But they sent me these for free. They sent me a couple of them along with some copper rounds. But other than that, I don't really buy rounds. I'm not into it. As you can tell, all my stuff is coins except for maybe this. Oh, nope, that's a coin too. Yeah. I don't know. Just a coin guy. I don't like generics. I don't like rounds. I like to find me a good priced coin rather than a good priced round. Here's another round, but I won this in a giveaway from Legitsu Noobs and Bionic Bull. Do you think I should have this engraved? What do you guys think? Should I find a laser engraver to put my logo on the back? Might be kind of cool. I don't know. And then we have things such as like the Geiger bars, which are super cool. These are the only bars I have besides poured bars. I bought this one, and then my friend Adrian, which you guys all know him, he just sent me this for my birthday, which was super cool. I love this. I love how the mini one looks. It's just super cool. And then here are some of my bars, which I actually won these from HD Dyna Lowrider. His first giveaway ever, and I won. Super crazy, and I love these bars. Something about poured bars that is just amazing. So you can see his logo right there, HD Dyna Lowrider. And then, you guys know me. I love my 40% silver. I won this in a auction from Patriot Stacker. I won 2 of these actually, right here. This is like the only thing I bid on, honestly. This is the only thing I bid on. Everything was too expensive for me at the time. I didn't have any money for that week, but luckily I got my 40%ers. Patriot Stacker, by the way, is also a big fan of 40% Kennedys and 40% silver in general. So shout out to him. I love 40% silver. We'll have to make another video on why I love 40% silver so much. I know it gets a bad rap in the community, but there's many reasons why I love it. But anyways, that's for another video. And then one thing, some goals. Let's talk about some goals that I have, I guess. I'll try and finish up this video pretty quick. So I want, oh my gosh, I want more quarters. At first, I never really cared for quarters. Oops, that's not supposed to be right there. I'm not really a big fan of quarters. Oh, I wasn't, but now I am. I love quarters. Absolutely love them, and I think they feel nice. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know what I mean. Like, they feel cool. They're just they're a cool size. And then I almost have 2 tubes full, and I'm halfway to having my Morgan Dollar tube full. I'm halfway exactly. And check this out. Right at the top of my Roosevelt tube, I got this nice, possibly BU dime. Might have to put that in a flip. What do you guys think? Should I put that in a flip? Let me know in the comments. Someone, please answer. And then in this one, thank you to Adrian, the same guy who sent me the Geiger. He sent me some Mercury dimes. He sent me 10 of them, which is insane. So I got a lot more of this tube filled. Originally, I just had 1 tube almost full. Now I've got these basically almost both full. But some goals that I have are to stash more cash away, which I'm actually doing. So I'm doing good on that goal already. Stash more cash away, that way I never have to sell again. And I'm going to establish a budget. I think I said this in my last stack reveal, but I never did it, to be honest with you. So I need to come up with a good budget that I can spend every single week, and I'll probably go to the coin shop every single day, just so that way I can dollar cost average better, I guess. And what I'm going to be buying more of, I'm going to buy more quarters. I would like to get a tube full. I want to just finish off these tubes real quick, so that will be pretty easy. So probably got to get another $1, if that. And then another thing I would like to do is, oh yeah, I got to get my $50 tube full. I think we're about halfway, maybe more than halfway. And then by the end of this year, I must get my Morgan Dollar tube full, because I have a strong feeling that Morgan Dollars are only going up from here. I'm actually missing one because I keep it in my pocket every day, which it actually is right here. I keep these 2 in my pocket right here, along with a Eisenhower dollar, which is actually right here. But anyways, I got about 10 right here. I think maybe including the peace dollar. Maybe I have 10 or 11 including my other 2. But I just got to get 10 more. I want Morgan dollars though, not peace dollars. So might actually sell that peace dollar I have and get a Morgan. We'll see. If I buy Morgans, I only like to buy them in condition like this. You see that fine detail? I have a couple that aren't as great detail, but these are still pretty good, and these are 1880s, so that's an exception. Now this one, 84, same deal. 1870, see, this one's not bad at all for an 1870. Got that from HD Dyna Lowrider as well. This one's super cool because the toning around the rim. Looks a lot better in person though. I do have one really bad one. See, I have this one, which I would never buy this condition again, unless it was like spot price. Of course, obviously I'd buy it, but I don't mind having it. But anyways, any other goals? Actually, yes, another one of my big goals is I'm going to be reading the news more often. So I'm going to be reading Kitco every morning, every day, you know. I'm going to be watching, I don't really have much time to watch other people's videos. When I do have time, I like to sit down and binge watch a bunch of videos, leave a comment, you know. But majority of the week, I don't have any time to watch videos. But I'd like to watch more people's videos because people in the community have a lot of good info that they put out on their videos, and a lot of good stuff that I need to watch and learn, like Silver Dragons, Silver Oceans, and a bunch of other people. They just put out fantastic info, and along with that, I would love to start doing more informational videos. Like I want to learn more about this CBDC, like the central banking something I don't know. I think it's central banking decentralized currency. No, that doesn't sound right. But you guys know what it is. CBDC. I want to learn more about that. Talk about that. I'm learning a little bit about it. I want to learn more about how inflation works, how the economy works. I don't want to just talk about silver. Now, obviously, we're going to be talking about silver a lot. Sorry, I do want to talk about silver, but I'm talking more about like the economic, or the, you know what I mean, like the back end of it, like how it all works. I don't want to just be showing silver off all day. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. I want to do more informational videos, so that's basically it. But yeah, for now, I don't have too many goals. It's just to stack slow and steady like I have been. I'm not even at 100 ounces yet, and just because I'm doing what I can right now. Majority of my money is going to some other stuff. Maybe I'll announce what I'm doing with my money in the future. I probably will eventually. A lot of it's not going towards this, though. Majority of my money is going towards either making more money or whatever. So, yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about. But, guys, thank you so much for, I think we're at 1,350 subs. By the time this comes out, maybe we'll be at 1,360. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We like to do a lot of giveaways on this channel. We actually just did like a 32 prize silver and gold, or silver giveaway like a month ago on my... Sorry about that. I'm back. My memory filled up. But anyways, so we like to do a bunch of giveaways. Sometimes I do weekly giveaways. Sometimes I do a video every other day. I haven't done a giveaway for a little bit because I have a bunch of stuff I got to ship out. And just so you know, if you're waiting for a giveaway prize, don't worry, it's coming. I got everybody's envelopes organized. I just got to get them shipped out. Like I said, I'll probably do them in the next week or so. But anyways, stay tuned. We haven't had a giveaway for a while, so guess what? There might be another big one coming soon. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. One last thing to leave you with, which I forgot to show. Well, I didn't really forget. I just didn't show it. But it's really cool. I need to put it in a flip or something. Check this out. JM Bullion, or Johnson Matthey, I mean. I always make that mistake. 1 gram bar. How cool is that? Got that from Oregon Stacker. Alright, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Have a great day.